What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you another draft night prediction. It is on NFL prospect Kayvon Thibodeaux. I believe he'll be drafted with the fourth overall pick by the New York Jets, and let's talk about why. So Kayvon Thibodeaux, over the last few months, has become a very polarizing prospect. The last 2 years prior to this draft season here, back to the 2020-2021 season, and then the 2021-2022 college football preseason, he was a consensus number one pick. I personally had Derek Stingley, and I had him second, but overall, the mainstream media definitely Kayvon Thibodeaux was the first overall guy. In most people's eyes, I understand why. Very athletic, very freakish athlete, and like I said, it took kind of a hit last few months. Rumors coming out of his work ethic not being there, laziness, also some stiffness. Some people saying he might can't bend the edge enough to be a good pass rusher in today's NFL. He's not really a big. He's tall, got some size to him, but he's not big or strong enough to play deep tackle. So he's strictly an edge guy. If you can't bend around the edge, it's kind of gonna be tough. Obviously, and he struggles against the run a little bit, and also he struggles along with against the run. He struggles against big, powerful linemen. That's very aggressive. He kind of struggles with that as well. So all that come to a culmination that he's kind of dropped from the first. Plus, Aiden Hutchinson had a phenomenal year, and then all that culminates to Kayvon Thibodeaux potentially dropping in the draft, which is fine. Dropping from 1 to 4 isn't a bad thing, or 1 to 5, whatever. Um, you have guys like the Marvin Leo from Texas A&M. He fell from a consensus top 5 pick in this preseason to probably the second rounder. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not funny, but dropping from potentially 1 to top 5, even top 10, yeah, you lose some millions of dollars, but you're still, you're still good. But it's not all about position. It's all about where you land and the best fit for you. And I think the best fit for Kayvon is a Jets also. I think he'll fall there, not because of fit, because the Lions could pick him as well, but I don't think so. And I'll get into my kind of mock draft in a few minutes. But, everyone in the top 3 can use Kayvon, but I think with everything that happened, with the rumors coming out the last few months, I think they're gonna persuade and this. What's what I'm looking for? They the rumors are kind of persuade them against him, I guess. Other guys stepped up. Like I said, Aiden Hutchinson had a phenomenal year. Trayvon Walker had a great year from Georgia, a great combine season, and also team need, team fit. So first with the Jaguars, number one, they have a couple options. Either Trayvon Walker, who can play D tackle and play all around the defensive line. He's strong enough, fast enough, quick enough, a bunch of potential there. You have Aiden Hutchinson, obviously, a lot of potential there. Same thing, same thing. His floor is probably better than Trayvon Walker's, though. That's the thing. His floor right now, if he stays the same and doesn't get any better, he's going to be at least average. You would think for Aiden Hutchinson. He'll at least be an average NFL pass rusher. Trayvon Walker has potential to be even can be great, be a Hall of Famer. I don't think Hutchinson had that, to be honest. That's just me personally. And then you have Evan Neal, tackle from Bama, who's my pick to go there on number one. No, they need left tackle spot, in my personal opinion. They have Cam Robinson. They franchised him 2 years straight. Have Jawan Taylor in the right tackle. They have Walker Little going to his second year. And, none of those guys are legit bookend left tackles, or right tackles. And I think with Evan Neal being so versatile, playing everywhere in the offensive line except for center, I think he's a great fit to have. Can play guard right now, and then next year we don't resign Cam Robinson or don't resign Jawan Taylor, he can be one of your bookend tackles. So pair him with Walker Little, pair him with Taylor if you keep him, or Cam Robinson, whatever. You can pair him up with somebody on the tackle front and be fine there. And have a superstar tackle on potentially. So that's options for the Jaguars. You have two, the Lions. I have Malik Willis going there personally, but if not him, you have Trayvon Walker. If not him, you have Aiden Hutchinson. Maybe Ahmad Gardner. I doubt it, but that's a possibility. I don't think they'll trade out of the pick at number two, but those are three options. I don't think Thibodeaux is a fit for the Lions, in my personal opinion. I don't see it. Next, you have the Texans. The Texans, I believe, could trade out of pick three. I think a team could trade up to get a quarterback like Ritter, like Malik Jackson. I mean, like Malik Willis, excuse me. So, that's an option there. If not, I like Ikemi Kwanu, plays left tackle. There is Lammy Tunsil trade rumors I've been on all off season. That still could happen. If not, Akemi Kwanu could play right tackle. He could play guard as well. Evan Neal, for some reason, he gets to the third pick. He can also, as I said earlier, play guard, play tackle, or pair him with right tackle with Tunsil. So, they're all good there. So that's an option there. Also, Ahmad Gardner, Derek Stingley, they fit Lovie Smith's scheme for that defense. They're top corners. Depends on how you view them. If you believe you can get Derek Stingley of old, cool. Then you think you can get a freaking Hall of Famer. So, and Gardner is very, very good as well. Great cornerback with great potential. So, those are my options for the Houston Texans, and also trade as well, as I said. So, four, if all that happens, all that come down, I think is going to be Kayvon Thibodeaux. It makes all sense in the world for a few reasons. Now, I'm going to it. The main reason why I like the Jets and the fit is because defensive line coach Aaron Whitecotton. He's followed Robert Salah since the Jaguar days when they coached up Yannick Ngakoue, and I believe he's the key to unlocking Thibodeaux's potential. If he wants to be great, I think Whitecotton and Salah will get the best out of him in their scheme, in their system, in their coaching. Whitecotton's renowned as one of the best defensive line coaches. Like I said, he Thibodeaux kind of struggles with the run game a little bit, and against powerful linemen, that's not going to work. That's not going to change in the overnight process. He has to get stronger, has to get bigger, put more weight on that big frame. He's about 6'5", 255. He's going to need to probably get about maybe 265, 270, maybe 275, because I'm sure he can retain that. The speed's an add-on muscle, and I think Whitecotton can coach him up, get him right. He's going to be phenomenal if he wants to be that. And I think the Jets, as reports shown, they met last week. Phenomenal visit from both parties have said that, and I believe that's the best fit for him personally. Pairing him with Carl Lawson, who missed all last year. I think the torn Achilles, if I'm not mistaken. Pairing him with him for the two bookend ends. Then you have John Franklin Myers, whatever his name is. He's very talented. I like him a lot. He can move into D tackle, pairing him with Quinn Williams on the inside. Bruh, I'm telling you, the Jets made some good moves in free agency as well on the defense side of the ball. They might get Debo with pick 10. So they do all that and get Thibodeaux still, man, it's gonna be nice in another year. Plus, if Zach Wilson and the offense continues to get better, they mature, get better, and get into form and how his potential was of being Pat Mahomes light type of player. If Zach Wilson can get to that level or close, the Jets could be a problem in another year or two or three. So probably two. So. I like that altogether for Kayvon Thibodeaux. That's the best fit for me, and it's also realistic. I don't think the Lions like him over Walker. I'll say I think over Walker, over Hutchinson. If obviously one has to drop or both have to drop. I think the Jags will go Neal, so it could see Walker going to the Texans, Hutchinson going to the Lions. Jags taking Neal, so fourth overall to the Jets. They have the options between Kayvon Thibodeaux or a great corner option in Stingley or Sauce Gardner. I think if they don't get Debo with pick 10, one of them might be there. They could both be gone. That's the tricky part because from pick 5 and on, two corners could definitely go. And someone could trade up for one as well. So that's the tricky part in the draft. It's all tricky. It's all random. It's all of just gambling. But I think you go with Thibodeaux, the pass rusher first, and if not, if both are gone, if Sauce and what's the dude name, Stingley is gone, you can stay there, take Elam. It'll be a little high. I'm not gonna lie. You can take McDuffie. You can take Booth, or you can trade back and get one of those guys as well. Trade back, get a couple more picks for the future or later round picks. Trade back. Someone wants a quarterback, I'm sure, at pick 10. In like one of the top 10 spots. So maybe Pittsburgh. So it's not a bad move. They're not in a bad spot if they take Thibodeaux over a top corner right now. They can still get a pretty decent one, if not one of those guys, as I mentioned, at pick 10 or a little bit later. So, but overall, that's it for the video, guys. I like Kayvon Thibodeaux as a prospect. He can definitely be good. He can definitely be great. It's all about if he wants to be great, and also the best landing spot, I believe, which is New York. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.